This video here is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Do not believe anything on these videos. These videos are just for entertainment purposes only. At the end of the videos, do your own research and come to your own understanding. Thank you.
In March 2012, astronomers reported an unusual sighting of a UFO larger than Jupiter hovering near the Sun for 24 hours straight, absorbing plasma. Despite initial skepticism, images from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory confirmed the event. Scientists were baffled by the object's massive size and ability to withstand the intense heat and radiation of the Sun. Some speculated that it could be an alien spacecraft or a natural phenomenon yet to be discovered. What do you think? Leave a comment.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
Never before seen
Somebody come and look at this.
UFO sightings that
Look at this.
being shown at a conference in Pontefract.
Tell me about this footage and why you think it's important.
Well, this extraordinary incident took place in Kumburgaz in Istanbul, and it was witnessed by many people who live in the compound, and it was filmed by the security guard for almost 3 hours. The footages are so interesting and so amazing because we don't just see the lights in the sky, we see in the close-up the outline of the object. Very clearly, the structure of the object is so clear, and also in June 12 dated footage, the UFO puts a show and it turns its lights back and forth again from one side to another. This is amazing footage, and it's been analyzed. The whole footage has been analyzed from our scientific board for 2.5 weeks. It went frame by frame, went pixel by pixel, and this is 100% genuine footage.
There is a video from 2008. Now, this video certainly is one of the best videos we've ever seen close up of what purports to be a UFO. Do you know anything about that one?
Which is called a Kumburgaz video, which is a close-up of a craft. In fact, so close that you can see the occupants. It is 100% real, and I was there as that was filmed.
That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to know.
Also, I think the audience would like to know that footage was taken to a university in Istanbul, and their optical physicists went over that with a fine-tooth comb, and it was on all the major television broadcasts in Turkey that that was the real McCoy. There was no faking. There was no trickery of the camera. It was not an aberration. It was not a frisbee. It talked about the reflected light off of the craft, which was coming from the full moon, and that the areas where you see the occupants are some kind of a backlighting.
How close did this thing get to you and whoever else was there observing it?
Not as close as you might see from the footage. We were on the beach and filming out over the water. And what we saw is something bright that was under the moon. And we were more interested at that point in the moon than the little bright light that was under it. But the camera that we were using had a 400 millimeter lens on it and an electronic doubler. So as we pushed on the craft, which means focused or on the craft, it got more clear and more clear and more clear, and when we centered on it, those are the shots that became famous.
How many people were there?
Oh, at that point we must have had between 6 and 8 people.
I felt like I was dying. This is what really fueled the panic when I finally laid eyes on these creatures. Of course, you know, all of the mental programming that we get from Hollywood that aliens are invading monsters, you know, instantly associated this feeling of dying, pain with them. So I was combative immediately. I was lying on my back on a raised table. In the movie, there's a little bit of striking on the part of the aliens against me. That didn't happen. I lashed out at them, and I rolled off the table in the other direction. They came around the table, and the three of them were coming towards me, and I just grabbed something from behind me, an object off of the shelf there, and started swinging it at them.
What did they look like?
Very large eyes, hairless, 2 eyes, nose, mouth. When I tell this story and try to relate to people, I'm trying to communicate it was unwarranted, that my reaction was just due to my ignorance of the situation. The fact that I was returned at all is pretty significant. The idea that these beings are just kidnapping people willy-nilly and doing terrible things to them, I don't subscribe to that theory. I thought if they had some sort of sinister intentions, it'd be a done deal. They wouldn't be sneaking around, hiding.
She became famous because she claimed aliens were basically showing up and abducting her and stuff.
Can you state your name for the camera?
Dr. Abigail Tyler.
And eventually, her kid got abducted by aliens. Or so that's the case, and they accused her of like killing the kid or whatever it may be.
What'd you see? You were there!
I can't explain it.
Obviously nobody believes that this woman, it's a movie about this case, but they splice in real footage of her therapy sessions she had to go to. That she was going to while she was being abducted each night. And they do this this deep meditative state that makes you recall your dreams. And she's like describing all the things that were happening to her, these aliens.
That voice speaking Sumerian, the oldest language in human history. You can go into any Sumerian exhibit and see etchings and sculptures of men in spacesuits and oxygen masks. Rockets that look like Apollo.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Okay, we're back with the Upside Down, and we got a possessed child here. Now this guy was out exploring a building. Now I'm going to slow it down. You're going to see a couple different close-ups slowed down so you can see exactly what's going on here. But boy, what would you do if you encountered something like this? And here we are slowed down. If you look at the lips look, I don't know, the teeth look all sharp, and the eyes are all whited out. Now, I have no idea if this is real. It looks real, certainly real to me. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do an even tighter shot on the face to kind of get a better idea of what's going on here. Don't forget to like, follow, and share for more. Definitely creepy.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Run.
Yeah, I was waiting till TikTok gave me the minute videos, and I also know what I'm about to say is going to offend people, so that's why I've been hesitant on posting this. It's okay, you don't have to believe me, you could combat me, or you could hate me, but this is all the things that I was doing, and what got me to where I had to get demons casted out of me. I wrote it all down on a card because I would forget something every single time I made this video. I also will say I got baptized at 13 and I fell out of church, which is why these demons came strong at me. So basically, I completely let go of God. I stopped praying, I stopped seeking Him, I started to speak hatred on His name. I blamed Him for a lot of things in my life. I also started manifesting using crystals. I tried to astral project. I listened to subliminals. I got into the whole New Age spirituality. I was getting my tarot card read. I even wanted to get my future predicted.
All of this stuff can have you get possessed by a demon.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Yo, I've never seen nothing like that. Oh, hell no! Yo, I thought I was bugging. When I was standing over there, I'm like, what is that? Why is the sky purple? And it's only here. Look, this one's not that color.
In ordinary routine, mysteries present themselves, but this one is so bizarre that it seems like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster sci-fi film. Videos of animals acting weirdly have recently appeared on the internet. These videos, shot in several areas throughout the globe, show animals running in circles for days without pausing to feed or even drink water. Interestingly, a video shows hundreds of sheep on a farm in China's remote Inner Mongolia area wandering in circles for 12 days without stopping or drinking water. This startling and unsettling conduct perplexes and frightens individuals all around the globe. Scientists refer to it as an illness, while others refer to it as a psychological phenomenon. Unfortunately, some people constantly want to display their superior intelligence. Such individuals will use science to explain away this truth, knowing well that God frowns on it. It's as though they've chosen a life of defiance against God. Such individuals must not be trusted, since we know that God never lies. However, why would animals move in a circle without breaking? Is this not a divine heads-up of the end times? Are there any passages in the Bible that depict this well? And what can we do about this? In this video, we'll go through these questions in depth. Continue to keep an eye out. Several animals go in circles, and sheep are one of them. An observation was made in the far north of Russia of a herd of reindeer moving in a rapid circular pattern. Several fishes were seen swimming in circles for many days in the river, part of the Pucón municipality in Chile, without apparent purpose. This peculiar behavior was also shown by pods of orcas, herds of horses, and even colonies of insects such as ants in various regions of the globe. Science is constantly attempting to play God and explain things beyond its comprehension. To illustrate this bizarre occurrence, experts said that the animals had listeriosis, commonly known as the circling illness. Listeriosis is an infectious condition caused by Listeria monocytes. It may affect numerous species, although it's most frequent in cows, sheep, and goats. Circling illness in these animals may cause fever, muscular weakness, and troubled breathing. This illness may cause death within 24 to 48 hours of symptoms developing. According to scientists, afflicted animals force themselves into corners, lean on movable items, or move in circles toward the implicated sides. The most intriguing aspect is that none of these animals were ill. According to their farm owners, all of them were in excellent health. The most perplexing element is that none of these creatures perished despite traveling in circles for more than 5 days without food, drink, or rest. When the circling ended, the sheep, orcas, and horse returned to their usual routines. There was also no reports of dead fish on the Pecan Community River, so we know they did not die. This perplexed experts, forcing them to devise a new explanation. They said the animals acted oddly because they had been confined in their quarters for an extended period, resulting in their constant circling behavior. But what can science say about fish and ants? They were not imprisoned. These creatures can roam anywhere, yet still circled for days before stopping. This demonstrates that science only sometimes provides a correct solution to our queries. It also indicates that no matter how advanced, science cannot explain or comprehend. This demonstrates what the Bible says in Proverbs 2:6. For the Lord provides wisdom, and from his lips flow knowledge and insight. Animals don't suddenly wake up one day and decide to perform odd things like circle around in a circle for days without stopping. This makes people question what is going on, or if God is attempting to warn us of something terrible that is about to happen. In the end, time, says the Bible, many will find it difficult to trust the signs of the times. There are many tales in the Bible that function as examples. What is the story of Noah? The last time anything like this occurred was during Noah's period in the Bible. Noah is the 10th and final patriarch of the Abrahamic faith. Noah, acting on God's command, notified the men of his day about the deluge. The previous time animals moved oddly was during Noah's period in the Bible, when all animals came to the ark in pairs, male and female. Many brilliant, creative, erudite, and highly intellectual people laughed at the concept. We may even see them mocking him for his illiteracy and linking what he was saying to that. They reasoned that it had occurred before and would never happen again. They needed to be corrected. More tales in the Bible, like the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, follow this pattern. This demonstrates that many people dismiss signals, even when they are unambiguous. However, we're sure people during Noah's time wondered why the animals behaved oddly and moved together as we do today. Because according to the Bible, neither Noah nor any other man directed the animals to the ark. Even if they tried, they would not have been able to govern such a significant number of creatures. So that was a divine act. We all know that damage occurred shortly after the animals boarded the ark, according to Genesis 7:11 through 12. On the 17th day of the second month in the 600th year of Noah's life, all the springs of the vast deep were broken up, and the curtains of heaven were opened, and the rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights on the world. The flood lasted 150 days. The surge was so powerful that it covered all mountains and wiped away all living things from the face of the earth, and such devastation has never been reported since that big flood.
Kylie, come out here! Hurry up! Cece! Look at that shit, look! What is it? Look at the sky. Oh, wow! It was huge. There's something chasing it, look.
I think something blew up. Did you see that? It's probably some...
No, look. Nah.
Look
at all the lights.
Yeah, it looks like it blew up and it's like falling.
No, there's so many lights.
I don't know. Come look at this.
Yeah, look at that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro, those are falling pieces coming back into the atmosphere.
Nah.
Yes, they are.
They're moving direction now.
But they're all going down, they're all falling. Look at
People, this is unbelievable. There was a man in the Dominican Republic in the woods praying, and all of a sudden a whole group of angels appeared, and these people that were walking by in the village, they saw him and they seen the angels and they're recording this. Look at this, amazing. Look how many of them there are there. It's crazy. Look. Now they're saying that they're angels. They could be angels, they could be light beings, but look how many of them. There's so many of them. Unbelievable. God is great, man. God is great. And this is in broad daylight. Wow, look at them stand up. Look how tall they are.
En el fondo se ve literalmente las figuras de hombre con el cuerpo resplandeciente. Mírenlo, por favor. Yo no sé si usted cree, pero yo creo fielmente en la manifestación de los ángeles. Mire. Mírenlos al fondo.
Look how tall they are. They're like at least 8-9 feet tall. Some of them are short, some of them are tall. Look, you can see these over here are tall ones. And then these are shorter ones here.
A eso le llamamos teofanía, manifestación de un Dios en el mundo.
Oh my God.
Hay gente que no va a creer
My
a él,
Father.
pero creemos en la manifestación de los ángeles, en la revelación. Poderoso, señores, como
This is insane.
los ángeles visitan a estos hermanos en una montaña de República Dominicana. Así que ayúdenos a compartir este video si usted cree en la manifestación de los ángeles.
Wow. Stay awoke, people.
This is getting wild. The National Guard is going to be here now for the solar eclipse. This article today was released in an Oklahoma newspaper saying that they will have guardsmen present in McCurtain County for the solar eclipse. But things get much weirder. The 22 members of an elite chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear unit will be housed in Broken Bow, in addition to 110 to 150 Oklahoma Highway Patrol troopers. They're also urging residents to stock up with 1 to 2 weeks of food in advance of the event and to have full fuel tanks. They're also saying that it's likely that communication facilities could be overloaded, possibly making it difficult to make cell phone calls. Similar warnings are going out in different states, including Noblesville Fire Department in Texas. And apparently schools are canceled this day, and people are going on Twitter writing statements like this: something strange is definitely happening. My kids in 3 different schools all got notices that school will be closed that day. What do you know about this solar eclipse? As always, let me know what you think about all of this down below.
Do not go to Morgan State. Do not go to Morgan State. I'm a senior here. I study political science. This school is trash. I attend class in this building right here, the Martin D. Jenkins Hall at Morgan State. Today, this was the 3rd time that I've had sexual advances made towards me by the security at this school. And when you report it, the people in charge laugh at you and insinuate that it's not true, or it didn't happen because they know their staff. I'm coming in to take my midterms today. I go to the office. The security guard approaches me as I'm heading there, and he says that I have really nice legs and he wants to take me out and get to know me a lot better. I told him no. This isn't the first time that this 60-plus-year-old man has made an advance at me on this school campus. I am a student here. On this school campus, He has made advances, multiple advances towards me. I went today, I built up enough courage. I said, you know what? I'm going to stick up for myself today. I'm going to stick up for myself, and I'm not going to just keep letting people say nasty and unrequited things towards me because they feel like they can. So I get myself together. I go up to the chairman's office. I ask the assistant chair, Cara Jones, for political science. I say, hey, there's a security guard downstairs. His name is Stryker. He keeps making sexual advances towards me, and I'm uncomfortable. What do I do? I said he keeps complimenting my legs, and he's offering to take me out to restaurants, and he's saying he wants to get to know me better. And I keep telling him no. I need help. I said I need help. She tells me she's going to call the chairman of the department for political science, Dr. Jackson. I say, okay, thank you. I feel good. I'm like, all right, this is going somewhere. This is getting better, you know. I'm sitting across from her office taking an exam for my professor. I'm the only one in the room. I hear her call the chairman. And this is what she says. I don't believe that happened. I have to tell you something. I have a student in here, and she's claiming that the security guard has been making sexual advances at her. And he is talking about her legs and asking to take her out to eat. But I know him, and I've known him, and I don't believe he did any of that. She's saying all this while I'm right across the room. I can hear her. So I'm sitting there, and mind you, I just thought like I got over the hump. I'm like, all right, I got over the hump. I spoke up for myself. I'm going to get some type of justice, or at least I will feel comfortable enough to come into my class. No. So she's snickering in her office saying that she doesn't believe none of that happened. So after about the third time of her saying she just knows this man so well, and she doesn't believe that this 60-year-old man would offer to take me out to eat or compliment my body, I get up and I ask her, I say, are you insinuating that I'm lying? That's exactly how I asked her. And she was shook. She was like, well, no, I'm just saying that I don't believe he would do that because he's worked here a while, and I don't know, I'm not sure. And I'm so sick of this school. I'm so sick of the people that work here. I'm sick of the nasty, rude comments. And as an older black woman, I expect you to look out for a younger black woman, regardless of how she looks or what she has or what she's wearing. Look out for her. All you can do is snicker and put your 2 cents in and say you don't believe that would happen. If you don't want to be sexually assaulted, harassed, or violated and then laughed at, don't come to Morgan State. And Morgan State, I can't believe I'm putting my money in here. I can't believe I'm paying. This is what I'm paying for. To be assaulted and violated and disrespected. And I just don't like it. And I don't want to go here anymore. And I don't think anybody should have to do that. If somebody violates you or makes you uncomfortable and you're trying to speak up for yourself, I don't believe that the people that you're asking for help should be the ones laughing and denying you service, because it's not happening to them. And just because something's not happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening. And I'm just really upset, and I don't want this to happen to anybody, because this is really upsetting. It's really upsetting. And I don't want anybody to go through this.